every voice needs to be heard, no matter what. Even if we've heard it before, we need to hear it again. I think the Vagina Monologues speaks to a very specific group that still needs to be heard. I love empowering people in general, and these are hard stories to tell, and they are every woman you've ever met. So that's why I want to do the show. I really do think that we have a unique perspective and presentation that is gonna kind of catch you off guard and put you right in the middle of it and get you in the show and with these women.
It's very universal. I always encourage my male friends to attend, and every production I've been in, it's usually the men that cry more than the women. I think also, this is my first production where it's had the transgender awareness monologue, and I love that the Vagina Monologues has been more trans inclusive.
I am here because I have a daughter, and I wanted to do something during this month of empowerment of women and action and protest against the violence against women and girls in the world. And I also have a son who's an actor, and I thought this would be a great way to sort of marry the interests of my kids.
It's the first time I've ever had the chance to play something so sexual, which is fun for me. I do think that there are certain parts of feminism that are very important, especially with the Bosnia monologues and the monologues that are involving rape. These are things that are still currently happening.
You know, when I first got the monologue, I was a little afraid. I think because it resonated so much with me. I'm a woman who didn't know what an orgasm felt like till she was in her 30s. Mm-hmm. And so this poor woman had never known that she could do it herself. And by the end of the monologue, you get to watch her sort of experience it herself for the very first time. And it's kind of beautiful, and it's emotional, and it's really, really intimate. I think the Vagina Monologues it's so relatable. There's not a single piece, no matter what it is, that isn't going to resonate with someone.
To me, it's about birth and about the beauty that happens when you deliver a baby, and it reminds me of my first, who just celebrated her 19th birthday, and just the amazement, that moment when the doctor puts the mirror down there and you get to see the head, and just how beautiful that moment is. And the first time that happens, it's a very different feeling that you've never had before. I love the community. I love the women. I'm so proud of every single person in this entire show. And the more I get to see everyone perform their pieces, and the prouder I am, and just seeing everybody grow, and then just that community of women talking about things that nobody ever talks about.